Hey, we're blue collar criminals,
and you're on the Rooster Show. I'm going to be talking to Jonny Miller of Connecticut's one and only freaking Cry Havoc, a hardcore pub band. Oh, yeah, baby. So they, I guess, were formed in like 2006. I guess we'll find out, though. Okay, I'll learn from the main Sancho himself. So, yeah. I like hardcore. Hardcore's good. I mean, it gets your heart going. You know what I mean? Today I have some great bands. Anyways, we just got done having Knife's Edge. Now we have Cry Havoc, and then we have Busy Beaver after this. Yeah, you don't know much about Busy Beaver. It's a newer band, a newer project by a buddy of mine that wrote a song, an old song for his girl named Jennifer. And the song's called Rude Girl. So, but it's nice to have this band here, man. Cry Havoc. They're intense, and it's good stuff. Please forgive me for the weather. The weather is horrible where I'm at today. It is rainy. It is rainy, my friends. But that's all right. We're still going to have more rock, less cock. Always on the Rooster Show, man. That's what's cracking. He's coming. He's almost here. There's a picture of a guy with like tons of camouflage on. So I really can't see him because he has camouflage.
Is that me?
Hey, there you go.
Hi.
You.
Okay, so first things first. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I had to have my girlfriend help me do all this. I'm not a technology guy, so forgive me, please.
Smart ones. Women are the smart ones, definitely.
Yes. Can you? All right. So can you hear me good?
I can hear you brilliantly, man. Love your shirt, Poor Impulse, man. Poor Impulse Control. I been trying to get them on the show, and they said, yeah, we'd love to be on the show. And then I haven't heard back from them ever since.
I'll shoot him a message. I'll shoot him a message for you.
Thank you. And I got criminal damage going. What?
Nice.
Yeah. I saw your mouth go.
Yeah, I'll shoot him a message for you. I'll tell him to hit you up.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Because they're even on my vehicle, my car. I turned it into a punk rock mobile. I try to get as many punk bands and stuff in a way that have been a part of my show and that I respect a lot. And I put them on my back of it and my windows, and I have a couple criminal damage on there, convict class on there. Yeah, Poor Impulse Control right in the middle, the dog with the red suspenders on. You know, so
I got one of those. I got one of those stickers over here. I have a little drawer full of stickers
Yeah.
because I get all these cool stickers, right? And then I get this like separation anxiety where I don't want to put them on something like I don't want to put them on my car, and then like what happens when that car breaks down? Like then I lose
Yeah.
that cool sticker forever, you know? So like I've got this like drawer full of stickers that I'm too afraid to put on stuff. So sometimes I'll get
I
like
totally understand you. I have a
yeah
shoebox.
yeah.
I have a
See
shoebox.
you get it, you get it.
I
So I'll
totally
get
get
like
it.
I only
I
put
have
them on
some
stuff
good
if I
ones on there too, man.
it's
Oh,
heartbreaking. So I'll
it
only put
is.
stickers on stuff if I have like two or three of them just in case.
You know what's so
It's
funny is my car's out of commission right now too.
there you go.
There
See,
you go.
this is what I'm talking about. We get it. We get it.
We're on the same fucking page. It's
For sure.
frustrating too because I love it, man. I call it the Roosta Show, Ricky and Mobile, but it's
Uh,
just it's not right
what
now.
else?
I
What
even
else is there to call it?
reupholster
You know?
the inside. I put new top on the bottom. Do top. Like that
The
that
upholstery or
leather
whatever.
leather up on the
Oh
top.
yeah.
Yeah, I put leather up there. Got new leather seats and all that. It's a Toyota Corolla, but it's like I pimped
Hey,
it out, man.
hey. As long as it gets you from point A to B, it doesn't
It
matter.
did.
Right?
It
Yeah.
did.
Well, it did. It still could. It might be back. You might be able to bring it back. We don't
I
know. We don't know if
will.
it's done yet.
We got to do the laying of hands on that son of a bitch. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like there's some transmission oil coming out, leaking pretty bad underneath, and so there's like a couple little things in there. I got a massive crack go down the windshield where I could get pulled over like in a heartbeat. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I'm lucky I didn't already.
It's all
Anyway,
right.
so enough
We
about
could
me.
we could get into the shitty car discussion for a long
Oh
time.
damn
I've
it, that would
had
be a whole nother episode.
it'd be bad. I had a what was it? A neon, a Plymouth neon, and like the back the passenger side, the front passenger side door was like crushed in because I got in an accident, but it still works, so that was fine. And then the driver's side back passenger door like wouldn't shut, like it wouldn't latch shut. So I found out we had to like hold the door handle open while you closed it, and then push the door handle shut, and then lock it, and never open it again because then you couldn't close it again. I had like duct tape going along like the outside of it to keep it shut. It was bad, dude. It was bad, man. It is. I feel you.
Uh,
I feel you with the car stuff.
I I have to say it. There was funny. I saw somebody that actually put a padlock on their car door because the door thing wouldn't work. So they had one of for the gates, and it
Oh,
slid
oh,
open.
like the
It
safety
went
lock for
over.
like
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 the hook, like on
yeah
gates.
yeah
And you move it over,
yeah.
then you put a padlock on it.
Oh yeah, for like a fence like in your yard or
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
they
Hey, whatever
they
works.
had one on the car.
That's smart though. That's actually I'm gonna keep that in mind in case something happens with the new car.
That would be
I'm gonna file
pretty.
that one away. That's
Yeah,
good.
that was pretty cool. Okay,
That's
let's
punk as
start
fuck,
talking
man.
about your band.
All
Jonny,
right,
man,
yes.
welcome to the Rooster Show. We have Cry Havoc from Connecticut.
Yeah.
And were you formed around 2006?
Yeah,
Is that correct?
2006. Yep, 2006. Myself and our guitar player Jesse were in another punk band called The Walking Disasters a few years before that. And when that band broke up, uh, Jesse and he and I really realized we really clicked on like writing music together. Like
Yeah.
it was really easy to write songs and stuff like that. So
Good
when that band's
chemistry.
yeah, exactly. So when that band broke up, we were like, well, let's just do a new band. Let's just keep doing so because we wanted to keep writing music. So
Of
we
course.
he and I kind of started jamming together, and we jammed with a couple another drummer for a little bit. Um, and then we got Snidrock, our drummer, and it was originally Snidrock on drums, myself doing bass and vocals, and Jesse on guitar. And then after that, we added our friend Scott. He was the original bass player, and then I moved to vocals. And then that's when we dubbed ourselves Cry Havoc and started writing stuff. Yeah, it was '06. So next year will be 20 the 20-year mark for us, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I know, man.
Insane.
How many
Insane.
albums do you guys have?
We have an 8 song EP, a 9 song EP. We did a split CD, and then a full length record, a split 7 inch, and then another full length record. And right now we're writing new stuff for the third record. So I mean, 2 EPs, 2 full lengths, this 2 splits. Like we did some songs for compilations and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But as for full records, we had the 2 EPs and the 2 full lengths.
Okay,
So
because
not as
where can
many
people?
records as a band should have for being
Yeah,
together for 20 years. That's the bottom line.
yeah,
Is we should have
exactly.
more
Yeah,
stuff out.
that's
But
what I was kind of wondering about. As I was looking for your music before because I could have it playing behind me, and but
there's a
I
bunch of
mean,
other
I
Cry
was
Havocs.
playing iTunes and it wasn't on iTunes. That
Yeah,
I
we're not.
couldn't find it, but you are on Spotify. I
Yeah,
noticed.
yeah.
And guess what? You were on one probably the biggest playlist now
All right.
because I put you on my playlist. It's like
Thank you.
almost like 3 4 days long.
Really?
The
Oh my
playlist.
God.
It's like I remember when it said 72 hours long, and then it was like up to 80 something hours long, and yeah, it's like ridiculous. But all your stuff is on there as well.
Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
definitely. Yeah,
That's
it's fucking Oi mix.
isn't that the wild thing though? Like that's like with Spotify now. I mean, not even Spotify, but just music streaming in general is
Yeah,
I was like, because when I first got Spotify, I was like, everybody's like, they got all this stuff, they got all these bands, and I was like, all right, yeah, cool, whatever. And I started looking at it, and I was like, oh yeah, well, do they have these guys? Oh, they do. Oh, but what about this band? What about this band? And I was like, there's no way this is gonna be. And like, sure enough, there's so much stuff on there. So like,
yeah.
I can see you make. Oh, I made this playlist. It's like 72 hours, and then you start finding stuff and adding stuff and adding stuff,
Oh
and that
yeah,
and now it's like 5 7 days long
yeah. It's retarded, but it has everything from the foreskins to Cry Havoc. You know what
to
I mean?
anybody. If
Yeah, so everything's possible. I'm trying to find it. Anyway, so while that's loading, oh, here it is. It is 86 hours and 53 minutes.
that's a lot of music. That's awesome.
That's a lot of music. That's good
But it's so
stuff
cool
right
that
there.
but it's so cool that we can do that. Like bands, like a DIY do it band like my own can get our music up there and anybody can get their music
Yeah,
up there. And people, you guys who do podcasts or shows or whatever can find it, listen to it. It's such a cool
like
thing.
it is a cool thing. Some people get annoyed with playlist,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
mixes,
Yeah, yeah.
but
But it's like making a
it's
mixtape like we used to.
that's
It's like making a
exactly
mixtape.
exact. I'm
It's a mixtape.
53. I
Yeah.
totally know. I love mixtapes. Come on, man. It's like the greatest thing ever. I
There,
still
there
have cassettes.
But there was a craft to making a good mixtape. Like you know what I mean? Like people our age and stuff, it was like a real true craft to make an awesome
Yeah,
mixtape. And I mean now it's not the same, but I mean you can in a way it's like it's just it's new evolution. We went from the
it's true.
mixtapes to now we have a playlist and it
Remember,
is
like
what it
you,
is,
you get it to right where the song ends, you pull it out, you pull it back just a little bit with your pencil,
for the timing. You got to get the
just to give
timing.
it that
Yep.
mix, so it mixes better.
Yeah, so they
Yeah,
blend.
yeah,
Yep.
it's beautiful.
I've still got some tapes kicking. I don't get rid of anything. So I've got
I don't
stuff.
either.
Yeah, so I've got I've got a little one of those old
Pull
uh
out cassette
yeah, with the little slots
thing.
for them
Yeah,
all. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. I've still got one of those. The earliest Cry Havoc stuff and from Jesse and our previous band, we demoed all of our stuff on cassette. Still, even then, we just got like a stereo that had like the little mic in
Yeah.
it, and
Oh, I love
and
it.
blank tapes, and we had to we had to find like we'd set up and we'd practice in Jesse's living room. Like we'd move the couch out of the way, and we'd have to find like the best place to like where should we put
For the
the stereo to
acoustics.
record and put like a towel over it to dampen the sound a little bit, so that
Yeah. So
yeah,
it doesn't all muffle and
yeah, so it's
do
not
all
just
that. Yeah.
yeah, no, but
Yeah.
I've still got some cassettes kicking around somewhere of some
Oh,
really
that's
old Cry
awesome,
Havoc
man.
stuff.
That's
Yeah,
so cool. Yeah, those are the good
yeah,
old days, man. It's just I got a dual cassette player.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Oh
yep.
yeah, definitely. I
That's
love that shit. I just love electronics actually in general, and but when I fell in love with music, it's just an undying love affair, I mean,
no,
even with I mean, just that's why I have so much variety of alternative music on
yeah,
my podcast. New
yeah.
wave, new wave, goth rock, industrial, I mean, they just all were a part of my soul,
It's just
for a
it's music
time
and how
span.
and
I used to go
sometimes stuff
clubbing in
speaks to you, you
LA,
know?
to industrial. And then I found out about goth rock. So I fell in love with The Cure, man. That was my first love, and I still love them. I don't like their new album as much. Sorry,
No,
Robert, but I wasn't a
no,
big fan
really?
of their new album.
Oh, I
I
love
mean,
it.
but the remake of it, did you hear the remake of it yet?
No, because
I
well,
like the remix of it,
see, I'm
and they
gonna have
did
to
every
check it
song
out.
and remade it.
Yeah, because I saw that they did a remix reissue of the record.
Yeah,
Because I love the new record. I think it's excellent. So I'm kind of curious though, because I'm gonna listen to the remix so I can hear, and I'm gonna listen to the remix, and I want to see what the difference is to get a little
okay,
perspective on why
yeah.
maybe you like one more than the other. That's cool.
Yeah, it's almost
But
like
I
it's
haven't had a
almost
chance
like
to check it
mixed
out
up
yet.
album. Did you hear the new mixed up album? It
The,
has the where all remixes of the old
yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
Pictures of
the
You and all that.
all mixed up. It had like
It
the
has
paint
all
splatter.
Spurly, yeah, but
Yeah,
they have
yeah,
a,
yeah.
a new edition of that. It's like 4 CDs long, something
Really,
like that. It's like retarded. It has
really.
so much unreleased tracks and all kinds of stuff.
I'm gonna have
Check
to
it
check that
out.
out too. No, I'm gonna check that out too. That's cool. But
There's
yeah,
some
but no,
really good mixes on there.
I love that new
So
album.
yeah,
I love it. I don't know
I'm
what it
not
is,
saying that I
man.
don't like it. There's
Yeah,
just it's just
you're not in love with it. You're not crazy about it.
I wish it was more upbeat. I
Yeah.
needed after 16 years of being without an album. You kind of needed something that come on,
A
let's
little more
get up
pickup.
there. A
Yeah,
little
yeah,
more.
yeah, yeah.
But
You wanted something. You wanted
just
more.
like Heaven. Something
You
like
wanted
that.
more. You wanted more of a head on the door instead of faith or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
exactly.
got it.
And I love
I get it.
Faith,
Yeah.
but Faith and Carnage Visors and 17 Seconds and
Yeah.
Pornography was a great era. I love
Yeah.
those albums, but Head on the Door is actually my favorite album.
I
You
mean,
nailed it. Head on the
it's a
Door
good
is
one.
actually
I
my favorite
understand it.
album.
I
I
get
had that
why.
on
I get it.
cassette. But
Yeah,
anyway, so
I'm gonna I'm gonna listen to that remix one because I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. Now I'm curious. I want to check it out and
you're
see. I want to compare.
curious, huh?
I'm very curious. Yeah, I want to do that. I'm gonna do the side by side
I
comparison.
love you, Johnny.
I'll get back to you. I'll let you know.
Yeah, tell me how you feel about it.
I will.
Okay, so what is your main goal with Cry Havoc?
The main goal with Cry Havoc is just it's always been the main goal was to just write music and just to write music and play shows and have fun. I mean that's
What are you trying to say?
um really just whatever is on my mind. What's bothering me most? I use
Okay.
I try to lyrically I do I write all the lyrics. There's been a few songs that the other guys have kind of written some stuff and we've kind
Which
of
is
worked on it
good.
together with. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I kind of unilaterally kind of just took that over though
Yeah,
because
no kings. No kings,
yeah,
man. Come on,
not
dog.
in lyrics, not in lyrics. Um but just because the way I look at it is like, you know, Jesse and Snyder Rock and our rhythm guitar player Marcel and our bass player John, like those guys have instruments. Like they have to they have a skill where they have to learn how to play them and get better at
Yeah.
them and practice them and tune them and do all this work with actual instruments. I don't. So let me write the lyrics. Let me be that let that be my
Yeah.
big contribution.
Of
You guys
course.
learned how to play instruments. I'll do the lyrics. Like that
So
that
you
makes
don't
me
play
feel
bass
like
at
I have
all no
something to
more?
no, oh no. Once in the very beginning when Scott joined, he took over bass and I just did vocals just from there on. And then years later, our friend Marcel, who's always a friend of ours, we all hung out together all the time. He was always with us he was like at the first Cry Havoc show, he did our merch and stuff. So we've known Marcel for since the band before the band even started. And he played guitar. So we had a period where Scott had to step away for a little while. So Marcel came in and covered on bass while Scott was out. And then when Scott came back, we just shuffled Marcel into rhythm guitar and became a five piece. So, and
I
then
got a
Scott,
suggestion, man. I got a suggestion. Take it to heart, though. I think you should come back for at least one song with the bass.
uh,
But listen, no, listen. Having two basses going at the same time and have the guitarists mainly work on feedback and noise in the background and make it an aggressive song, almost like an aggressive ballad.
ooh, I don't
Almost,
know, man. Those are big words. I don't know.
it's a fucking good thought. Did you know
It,
that it's not Charlotte, some other voices, I think it is, by The Cure, and they had two bass.
did
Robert
it
Smith played bass in it as well as
really?
with Simon.
Simon Gallup,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah, Simon Gallup. Yeah, they
Huh.
both played bass in that.
Really?
There was no guitar
Huh.
in that song, and so I'm just, it's just an idea. You being a Cure fan,
Let it. I'll let it percolate. Well,
it's
I'm
a
going to
decent idea. You can
when
get
we what
something credible sound. They like have one of them do like the other guy have like a little more distortion maybe or
right,
something,
right, right, right.
and then you have like the chorus,
I'll just play
the
all
chorus
up in the
pedal
I
type
play up
thing.
all in the high strings or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's an
The
idea. It's an
Yeah,
idea.
dude, I'm going to band practice when we finish. I have to go to band practice, so
Yeah.
I'll pitch it to the guys. I'll
Yeah.
throw it
You're the
out
only
there later
person I
today.
told this to. So
So if we end up doing
this
it,
is a one of a
I'll make
kind
sure you're
idea.
credited. Yeah, no,
Thank you.
I'll make sure you get the credit. I'll make sure it's in the credits
Thank
sure,
you.
for sure.
Appreciate it. And
No,
Robert Smith.
so like that, yeah. But I mean, we're all here. I mean, come on, you know. But but for lyrically, for me, like I try not to. I kind of really just like lyric. I just kind of write about what I feel, and it's typically, you know, I basically use the Cry Havoc as like the outlet, like as somebody would use for like therapy. I refer to it as punk rock therapy. Like I've got all
Yeah.
this stuff I'm mad about, whether it's what I see happening in the world or my stupid job or
Yeah.
whatever it is, and I just kind of channel, and then I go scream about it and Cry Havoc, and then I feel better because I got to go scream it all
Of
out, you know.
course.
So
Music
I
is a
don't.
good remedy,
It's the
you know?
best.
I
I
mean,
mean, in my opinion, it's
it
the
is the
best.
best. Yeah.
Um,
For us musicians, definitely.
so like what I'm trying to say is, I don't know, whatever I'm feeling at the moment or what I'm feeling about a certain subject, like addiction or racism or what I see, you
Do
know.
you try to stay away from politics
I
or
do just not that I
but
do.
you throw it in at times, but you try to stay away from it? Is that what you're trying to
Yeah,
say?
I try to avoid speaking on the political stuff, not because I don't have an opinion about it or I don't have strong
No,
feelings about it,
no.
but just because I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm educated enough about the real workings of politics to really be speaking about it in like
Yeah,
in a
I
band's
understand that.
platform because like I don't want to be misinformed and then be like base this whole opinion on it and all this stuff like that to
Yeah,
find out that I'm wrong, that it's not right. I feel like that's
yeah.
just contributing more problems to political discussion if I'm misinformed, you know. So
Well, it
I try
also
to just talk
causes
about
a
the stuff
lot of
I
division
know
anyways.
and the stuff I know are like what I'm going through and my feelings. So
Yeah,
I can't be ill-informed about that, you know.
of
Like
course.
I I think that like the bands that are very political, I feel like when I listen to their music, when I read their lyrics and stuff, as I read or listen to interviews with them, I'm like, okay, these guys, these people are operating on a level, on a higher level of knowledge about this subject, way more than me.
Yeah,
So I don't feel
yeah.
comfortable really chiming
It's
in there with that.
yeah,
So
it's like they're
I'm gonna stay
drowned
out of that
in
one.
that subject, you know what I
Yeah, they're
mean?
so exactly, they're so dialed
Like
into
Jello
that.
Biafra, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Or
Yeah, I mean, we'll just point out one guy, because he's like a radical when it comes to it,
Colin
but
Sherwood from Conflict, R.I.P. Colin from Conflict. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like that's just a level that I don't really feel like I'm adequately knowledgeable in, so I kind of just stay out of it. I'm not gonna be like,
I do too. I
I'm
even
gonna,
with my show, I try to stay totally clear from that. It causes so much division, you
yeah,
know. And that's
and I
the other
mean,
thing I don't like about it because remember back in the day when we were younger, people you could vote and it was no hate amongst like, oh, you voted for him. Wow. It doesn't matter if it's Democratic or Republican. I think, I'm more independent because I don't care who it is. I mean, if you're better for the nation, to make us better,
Yeah.
then I'm for it.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you're just a fake, I'm not gonna vote for you.
I
You know
think
what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just
no, for sure. I think what I think I mean this is just me speaking,
it,
just my opinion, my stupid little opinion. I
it's not
think we've
stupid.
lost thank you. I think we've lost that gray area, kind of
We have
that nuance, you know what I mean, where everything is so definitively you're with me or you're against me, and there's no room for discussion, there's no room to,
there isn't.
you
If
know,
you're
and
against me,
like
you're my enemy. And
exactly.
you're a this
And
and
I
that.
think
It's like,
and
wow, the name
and
calling already. Are we two?
yeah, yeah,
It's
we're grown adults here. We're supposed to be. Like, and I mean, like, of course, there's stuff like that. There is a very black and white issue on, like racism. There's no gray
oh,
area
definitely
there.
no gray area.
There's no nuance. Just, there's nothing to discuss there. That is a black and white
Yeah,
issue.
yeah,
But I think when
exactly.
you get into like real political talk, where there's a lot of different things and there's a lot of kind of push and pull to certain how
Yeah,
things are done and stuff, and it's that kind of stuff where I don't feel like I'm super educated on. So I try to just because I don't want to come in here being like, "What are you talking about? That's so stupid." Blah blah blah, and they're like, and someone else is like, "Yeah, but you need to understand A, B, C, and D," and I'm like, "Oh." Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry. So I just try to stay out of it. You know what I mean? But
I
I think
get you.
there is kind of like there are those subjects that are very black and white where there is no discussion
Oh,
on. Like
there
just
is
simple basic
definitely.
human rights. I don't think we should be having to like have
Totally
nuance
agree.
about like, but when it comes to other stuff, I think that just in general, just people in general, I think we've kind of lost that a little bit. Ability
We
to have a
have.
discussion with somebody that might have a different point of view
You can't.
or something
You
where
just
we can
can't
talk about
anymore
it, So I
without
mean,
them. You're a racist. You're a hater. This and that. It's just like, come on, man. I'm like the farthest away from being a racist. And I get
yeah,
called a racist every week. I'm not even lying.
right.
I
I
have
believe it.
bands in
Unfortunately, I believe it.
Mexico.
Yeah.
I have bands in Russia, Turkey,
Yeah. Worldwide,
Greece.
global. Yeah. It
Oh,
was
totally. Everywhere. I
it
mean,
was
and that's what's so sad because I mean, I give everybody a voice,
yeah.
and just,
It's
I don't
funny.
know.
It's funny like cuz I try to I try not to get super like upset about that because I do understand that people are trying to do a good thing and they're trying to
Some are just
well
too
some
obsessed.
yeah, well
Yeah,
that too. So I
and
try to give people a little bit of
on
leverage
both
where they're trying
sides.
well yeah, I mean it's ridiculous. It's
It
funny
is. It's stupid. It's childish.
we
Anyways,
caught we caught some racist talk over our logo, our skull logo.
okay.
I don't know if it's a I drew the skull and crossbones with a sailor, with a sailor hat, like an old
Yeah,
World
yeah,
War II sailor's hat on it.
yeah, yeah,
And that became like me and Jesse are like, we need a logo. You can't be a punk band without a logo. I mean,
yeah.
the
Of
Ramones
course.
seal, the Crimson Ghost, the 7 seconds crosshairs, like the NA
Yeah.
for negative approach, the Skank band from Circle Jerks. Every band's got to have a logo. We need a logo. So I drew like this, it's a skull and crossbones with a sailor hat, and I was like, hell yeah, where we have the big
It's cool.
submarine
I saw
base.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so we have the big submarine base in Groton in Connecticut. It's the biggest submarine
Oh,
base in the world. So I was like, yeah,
badass.
the sailor hat. This would be perfect. It's totally Connecticut. Um, and and somebody messaged me like, dude, what's up with their logo? I'm like, what do you mean, what's up with the logo? And they're like, it's a Totenkopf. It's an SS Death set. I was like, nah, dude, it's totally not. What I mean? And it was somebody that I knew, so I was able to be like, nah, dude, like look at that, and then look at what I drew, and they're like, and it's not the same thing, and they did, and it was fine. But I was like, come on, man, like it doesn't, you barely glanced at it, like just look at it for more than a second, and you'll see it's totally not a Totenkopf. Like, come on, man, like.
Oh, come on, dude.
I
That's so
know.
gay.
I mean,
That's so stupid. That's so
it was
stupid.
fine. It was fine because like it was someone I knew, and like I said, we were able to have a conversation about it. But I know what you mean though. I
There's very
definitely.
few people that have actually been able to have good conversations like that about, politics and stuff like that. And we had different opinions, and it was like, wow, and we're still friends. And it's really
Yeah,
cool. I
yeah,
mean, but the majority, you can't be open and talk about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad, actually,
I
because it was
mean, it
kind of
is.
fun back in the day where you'd be like, "Oh, you voted for Clinton,"
Right.
like Bill Clinton.
Yeah. Well,
It's like he was actually not that bad of a president, really. He
he
just
was
did a
just
couple
there.
funny ass things, and
Yeah,
then
like
yeah,
it's
Monica Lewinsky and
oh my
stuff.
God,
But
yeah.
I
Because
wish I
that's
had one
never
of those
be-
cigars.
because
Huh?
that's never happened in the White House before that, right? Like that type of behavior never happened in
Oh,
Washington
come
before
on,
Clinton.
never.
No,
They're innocent.
please, please. It is sad though. I mean, because sometimes sometimes like when you can get like a really cool discussion can be whether it's about music or art or movies or whatever, it doesn't have to be just about all this negative shit, But like that's how you learn. Like that's how you learn about stuff,
That's right.
is by discussion and talking to people. Like screaming into the echo chamber isn't you're not going to accomplish anything doing that,
No,
like
yelling
but
from a pamphlet, and someone
y-
else's ideas, and just
yeah,
yelling from it. That's
you
what
just
it
adopt
sounds
to your
like
own, yeah.
sometimes. I even had a cousin that did the same thing. It was like she's reading from a pamphlet screaming at me. It's like, what are you doing?
You're
Well,
reading off a
first of all,
script.
we're cousins.
Yeah, we're family.
We're
This, yeah.
family.
Yeah.
I haven't
And
talked to her in
you're reading off a
15
script. These
years.
aren't even your ideas. You're just reading
Yeah,
you're reading off a
exactly.
script. Come on. Like, if you're gonna be
Okay.
mad at me, at least be original about it. Like, come on.
No shit. All right, let's get back on the subject.
All
We're
right,
talking
sorry.
about your
I'm
band.
sorry. I go on these sidetracks and
I do
these
too.
tirades. I'm
I fell
sorry.
into it.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're running low on time. Damn it.
Hit me.
Anyways, hey,
Rapid
don't
fire.
worry. Okay,
Lightning
that's
round.
right. Okay, so do you have what's your plans for this year
For the
coming up?
for the fall
2026. You have some stuff coming up?
26. Well, for the rest of this year, we've got a couple more shows lined up. We're playing up in Hull, Mass, a little north of Boston, for the Wreckoween, which is like an annual Halloween punk fest that our friend Mike from the
Ooh.
band Worm does. So we're doing that at the end of this month, or next weekend rather, the 25th, 26th.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Wow.
next weekend. Um, we're
Yeah.
playing. I know we're playing a show down in Clinton, Connecticut, that our friends in the band Sonorous Rising are doing. They have a collective called the Hemlock Grove Collective, where they book shows and do like fundraisers and benefits and stuff like that. So we're doing
Sweet.
that next month, and then in December, our friend Jeremy from the band Zombie, Connecticut pop punk band Zombie, uh, he every year he does Punksmas, and it's a 2 to 3 day annual kind of punk fest show, series of shows that he does every year. Um, and we're playing that. It's Friday the 12th in Wallingford, Connecticut. So that's cool. Jeremy, almost every year he makes a spot for us, which is really nice of him, which is real cool. But we got those booked for the rest of the year. That's all that we have booked as of now. Plans, I know at some point we're probably going to try to do like a big 20-year anniversary show thing. Um, I haven't. I
Make an
don't even.
album out of it.
Maybe I've got all those ideas kind of kicking around in my head, but I've got all this other stuff I need to focus on first. That's going to be such a huge undertaking. I'm trying to let's cross that bridge when we get there. I get some
But it's
time to.
almost there. It's like a few months
I know,
away.
and that's my problem is
I'm
that
not
I
trying to
take it.
put pressure on you, but
No, it's just I put
we're
too much
only
pressure on
counting
myself.
on you.
I put too much pressure on myself is the problem is then I come up with all these ideas. I'm like, we should do that and do this and this will be cool. And then I overwhelm myself. But so we're probably gonna do like a big anniversary. We did one for our 10-year anniversary, so naturally we should do one for the 20. Uh,
Duh.
yeah, and then I mean, right now we're writing a bunch of new songs for the next record. We got 9 songs that are written. We want to do a few more. So next year, we're really hoping to get the songs, finish writing the songs up, get in the studio, record, and hopefully do a new record next year.
Yes,
Um, and then just the usual, try to hang out, play shows, see cool bands, meet people. That's it. That's really the
that's
plan
right.
for the most
So,
part.
what?
Yeah.
How do you feel about all this? The new time, man, where there's punks and skins playing together and
It's
uniting.
awesome. It's how it should be. It's
Because
how it
I
should
mean,
always.
you're a hardcore punk, and here you are wearing a skinhead shirt.
To me it's all the same. It's all
It
the same
is.
stuff. It's all the
We're all
same
the
thing.
same
Like
family. We're just a little different.
yeah, it's one of the things that I think I'm most proud of with our band with Cry Havoc is that we're a little punk, we're a little hardcore, we've got a little bit of melody and kind of some street punk moments if you want to call it, but
Yeah.
like we all everybody in the band likes all that stuff. And I mean we like punk, we like hardcore, we like oi, we like metal, we like goth, we like industrial, we like fucking classic rock and death metal and grind
Oh,
and
definitely.
weird ass digital hardcore that I listen to and
I
stuff.
even
You know,
like
it's
Mozart.
just yeah, quite exactly. It's music. It's just music. So, you know, in my opinion, we should every show should be a mixed show. We should have punk bands and oi bands and hardcore bands and straight edge bands and ska bands and everybody likes all of that stuff. Like we should be doing these mixed bills.
I
But
miss those old school straight edge bands, man. There's some Youth of Today and all that
the
from back in
best.
the day. Oh
So
my Lord, they were
so
so
where
sick.
so where are you at? Like where do you live at? Like what state are you
Idaho.
in? You're in Idaho. Okay. There's an excellent like new youth crew straight edge band from Denver called Time Heist.
Okay.
If you get a chance, check them out. They're from Colorado. I'm pretty sure from Denver. They're kind of out
Please
that
send me
way.
their name or a
I
link to
will.
their YouTube page or something.
I
Okay.
will. Yeah, yeah.
Please.
Time
I would
Heist. They're
love to
sick.
hit them up.
And from Boise, we were friends with the guys in that oi band, Dogs in the Fight. I don't know if I'm the
Dogs
Dogs in
in
the
a
Fight guys.
fight. I didn't even
Yeah,
know there was an Oi band here.
yeah. I
I
don't
thought
know
I
if
was
they're
one of the few, the proud.
I'm not trying to take that away from you, I swear. No, they I don't know if they're really still active anymore, but they came out east and we played some shows with those guys. I'll send you their stuff too. They're awesome. They're like an oi street punk band. They're
Please,
great.
please do,
Yeah.
man. That's awesome.
Yeah, the but
I
like
was
for
just
us,
out there and I saw Negative Approach with the Adolescents
oh,
and Circle Jerks. It
that's
was a good
sick.
show, but Keith Morris, he talking about getting political. Every second song, boy, he just
5 minute
was,
speech, 5 minute
yeah,
tirade.
5, 10 minutes. The
You
crowd
could have played
kept
like 10, you
booing
could have
him.
played 10 songs in that 10 minutes, Keith. Man, all your songs are a minute
Yeah, no
long. You could have
doubt.
played 10 more songs. Yeah.
He even said basically F Christianity and all that, and the whole crowd was like, "Shut up and play,"
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
sing.
dude, play Red Tape. Come on, like,
Yeah, you
please.
know what I'm saying? Yeah,
But
it's.
like
I've always been a
the
big fan of them, but it's just like, come on, dude. You got to know when to, you got to know your P's and Q's. With certain towns you go to, I mean,
yeah,
it's a little different. There's certain ones that are more blue, some more red. You just got to pay a little more attention.
every show is different. Sometimes people want to hear
Show's
like
different,
every show's different. Sometimes people want to hear the stupid jokes. Let me tell you this thing
of
that happened to me
course.
last weekend, blah blah blah. And some people just play the songs. We want to mosh and and get off the
Exactly.
stage.
And that's
It's
what
you
this
got
crowd was.
you
They
got to
were
find the
totally doing
vibe.
that.
The
I
but what I
heard a
was
crowd guy in the crowd was shut up and
shut
just
up.
play.
Yeah.
And Keith goes, "Oh, we'll knock your teeth out" or something like that. We've
Yeah.
got 30 songs to play. We're only
Yeah.
on song 10. Well,
Yeah,
then
then
shut
stop
up and
talking
play
and
them.
play. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We we've got these 30 songs to play, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was there. It was totally him. We were a Cali punk band.
Yeah, from back in the
Anyways, dude.
day. Yeah. We shouldn't be
Yeah.
making fun of Keith. He's one of the
I love you,
all-timers.
Keith.
I'm
He
sorry,
knows
Keith.
I
I'm
love him.
sorry, Keith. I know.
He didn't even
The
shake my
but
hand. I was backstage with him. He didn't even shake my hand. Yeah,
it's because he knew it's because he knew you were gonna have me on your show talking shit about him. That's what doing
yeah,
bad
no shit.
impressions.
Thanks.
It's
You
my
really
fault. I'm
fucked
sorry.
it
I'm
up for
sorry.
me.
I'm
Appreciate that.
sorry. I'm sorry.
That's it.
The
We're
but
canceling this. Oh, just joking.
but but one of
Okay,
but
seriously,
like I
we
was
literally
go
have
back.
2 minutes and 40 seconds
Hit
left.
me.
Believe it or
Sorry.
not,
I'm sorry.
it's all right.
We'll do a part two.
You
I'll
know
come back
what?
for part two.
Exactly. We will. I mean, you're always more than welcome. You got such a great soul, dude. Great heart. I
Thank you.
love your motivation. I love your energy. It's
I
great.
appreciate
This
it.
is
Thank you.
this is what I love. I mean, I don't care what you say. You speak your mind, but you're joyous about it. You have, you're passionate about what you're talking about. That's all I give a shit. Just be real, because that's what the fans want to hear. You know.
Thank you, sir. All right,
Wait.
hit me with these last ones. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
really, honestly, what would you like to first of all say to your fans?
Just thank you. Thank you for putting up with us for 20 years. I know some bands don't last for more than a couple of years, so the fact we've gone this long and we still see our friends and other bands that we've played with come to shows and hang out and stuff like that, it's humbling. It really is that after all these years, people still support us and check us out. And I don't know, we can't say thank you enough for that to them for that, you know.
Damn right. Anything you like to say to those that have supported you all these years, like really help put out your albums and this and that?
I mean, no, the deepest gratitude. I mean,
And what
it's
record
humbling.
label are you under, by the way?
None.
Okay.
We did our first two EPs ourselves. We just put them out. The first full length we actually did a Kickstarter for it, and all
Got
the
it.
pledges paid to get it pressed. And our last record, our friend Jeff Thunders did on his label Die Hipster Records, and the new one we don't know. We're not sure what we're gonna do with it yet when it's done.
All
We'll
right.
cross that bridge when we get there.
Damn right. Well, we had Cry Havoc. I appreciate you, buddy. Jonny.
Dude, thank you so
Always
much for
welcome.
having me.
Come back when you have a new album. We're going to talk all about it.
Send
More
me.
rock, less cock here on the Roosta Show, my friends. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it. Be safe.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Could have made a change, but you chose to give in. No one paying for the situation that you're in. Now you wanna do is sit there and complain, but someone else to take the blame. Everybody's bitching, everybody's crying. No one understands complaining with the shit. Put yourself in the situation you're in now. You got something to complain about. Your problem, I'm bullshit, and I don't wanna hear it. Your problem, I'm bullshit. That does not too bad. Try to listen, man, I try to understand. Try to love you, wanna give you an open hand. You're not gonna sit there feed me fucking lies. Fucking said I won't waste my time, cause everybody's bitching, everybody's crying. No one seems to understand complaining with the shit. Gonna do what you wanna do anyways. I won't want you fucking ruin my day. Your problem, I'm bullshit, and I don't wanna hear it. Your problem, I'm bullshit. You got yourself to blame. Tell me but I don't fucking care. Tell me you want to, don't wanna hear. Too fucking scared to face reality. You can put the way, but it's not for me. Everybody's bitching, everybody's crying. No one seems to understand complaining what's a shit. Never got a fucking word of change, so that's it. Make your bed, you can buy it. Your problem, I'm bullshit. I don't wanna hear it. Your problem, I'm bullshit. You're the one to fucking blame! Bullshit! Crying! Fuck you! Bullshit! Crying! Fuck you! If your life sucks so bad, then fucking fix it!